Hello everyone, welcome to Everyday English Podcast by Atlas. Here we speak slow and clear English to help you understand real conversations. Today Ted is sick. He woke up this morning and he feels terrible. Emma is going to help him. Just listen, relax and learn with us. Listen carefully and try to repeat some phrases with them.
Hello, everyone. I am Ted, and today is not my best day.
And I am Emma. Hi, Ted. Hi, everyone. Listeners, I want you to look at Ted. What do you see?
Please don't. I look terrible.
He looks terrible. He is pale, his nose is red, and he's wearing his pajamas at 2 in the afternoon.
I am sick. S-I-C-K. I woke up this morning and I could not get out of bed.
Tell us exactly how you feel, Ted. What are your symptoms?
Symptoms are the signs that you are sick. How does your body feel? My symptoms today are, first, I have a headache. My head is hurting a lot, like someone is knocking on a door inside my head. Knock, knock, knock.
That does not sound fun. What else?
My throat is very sore. Sore means it is painful. When I swallow, when I move my throat to eat or drink, it hurts.
A sore throat. Yes, I can hear it in your voice today. You sound different.
And I have a fever. Fever means your body temperature is high. You feel very hot, and then very cold, and then hot again.
I checked his temperature this morning. It was 38.5 degrees. That is a fever.
And my whole body aches. Body aches means your arms, your legs, your back. Everything is hurting. I feel very weak. I have no energy.
Poor Ted. So we have 4 symptoms today, listeners. A headache, a sore throat, a fever, and body aches. These are very common symptoms of the flu.
The flu. That is short for influenza. It is a very common illness in winter. Illness means sickness. When you have the flu, your body feels exactly like I feel now.
Ted, I think we need to go to the doctor. A doctor is a person who studies medicine and helps sick people.
Emma, I told you, I don't want to go. I just want to stay in bed and drink tea.
Ted, you have a fever of 38.5. You need help.
But the clinic is so far. A clinic is a small medical building, like a small hospital.
It is 15 minutes by bus. That is not far.
15 minutes is very far when your head feels like a drum.
He is very dramatic when he is sick. Ted, I already called the clinic this morning. We have an appointment at 3 o'clock.
You called already? What is an appointment?
An appointment is when you choose a time to see the doctor. You call the clinic and say, I need to see the doctor today. They say, okay, come at 3 o'clock. That time is your appointment.
Like a reservation, but for your health.
Exactly, a reservation for your health. And Ted, the receptionist at the clinic, receptionist is the person who answers the phone and organizes the schedule. She asked me about your symptoms.
What did you tell her?
I said, my friend has a headache, a sore throat, a fever, and body aches. She said, please come at 3 o'clock.
Okay, I will come. but I am wearing my coat over my pajamas.
Fine, let's go.
Okay, listeners, we are at the clinic now. We are sitting in the waiting room. The waiting room is the room where you sit before you see the doctor.
It is a quiet room. There are chairs, there are some magazines, and there is a sign on the wall. Ted, what does the sign say?
It says, "Please wash your hands." Very good advice in a clinic.
Yes, very good advice. And look, over there it says pharmacy. Pharmacy is the place where you buy medicine. Medicine is what the doctor gives you to feel better.
After the doctor, we go to the pharmacy to get my medicine. First the doctor, then the pharmacy. That is the process.
Exactly. And now the nurse is calling your name, Ted.
Emma, I am a little nervous.
Don't be nervous. The doctor is very kind. Just explain your symptoms clearly. Tell her what hurts, where it hurts, and since when.
Since when?
Since when means when did it start? You can say, my symptoms started this morning, or I have had a fever since yesterday.
Okay, I can do that. My symptoms started this morning. I have had a fever since this morning. My throat has been sore since I woke up.
Perfect. You are ready.
Okay, listeners. I spoke to the doctor. Her name is Dr. Carter. She was very kind. She examined me. Examined means she looked at my body carefully. She looked at my throat. She checked my temperature again. She listened to my lungs. Lungs are the organs inside your chest that you use to breathe.
And what did she say, Ted? What is the diagnosis? A diagnosis is the name of your illness. What is wrong with you?
She said I have the flu. Influenza. It is a viral infection. Viral means it is caused by a virus, not bacteria. This is important because antibiotics, the medicine that kills bacteria, they do not help with a virus.
That is very interesting. So, antibiotics are for bacteria, but the flu is a virus. So, no antibiotics for Ted today.
Exactly. The doctor gave me a prescription instead. A prescription is a paper that the doctor writes for you. It says which medicine you need. You take this paper to the pharmacy and they give you your medicine.
What medicine did she prescribe? To prescribe means to write the prescription.
She prescribed 2 things. Number 1, a painkiller for my fever and headache. A painkiller is medicine that reduces pain. I must take 1 tablet every 8 hours. A tablet is the small, hard piece of medicine you swallow.
And the important instruction?
Always take it after food, never on an empty stomach. Empty stomach means you have not eaten. If you take medicine on an empty stomach, it can make you feel sick.
Good. And number 2?
Number 2, a syrup for my sore throat. Syrup is liquid medicine. It is sweet. You take 1 spoon. I must take it at night, before I sleep.
And the pharmacist told us something important about the syrup.
Yes, the pharmacist, the person who works at the pharmacy, said this syrup might make me drowsy. Drowsy means very sleepy. So, no driving, no heavy work, just sleep. which is fine because I want to sleep anyway.
Perfect timing for drowsy medicine then.
Exactly. And the doctor also said, drink a lot of fluids. Fluids means water and other drinks. Tea, soup, juice. Your body needs a lot of water when you have the flu.
And she said, rest. Rest means do not work, stay in bed, sleep. Your body heals when you rest. Heals means gets better.
2 days at home. No work for 2 days.
How do you feel about that?
Honestly, I feel relieved. Relieved means the stress is gone. The worry is gone. You feel better in your mind. I was worried it was something serious, but it is the flu. I just need rest and medicine.
That is the most important thing. When you are sick, go to the doctor. Don't wait. Don't ignore it. Get the diagnosis and get the right treatment. Treatment means the medical help you receive.
Very true, Emma.
Ted, we are home now. You are back in bed. I made you some soup.
This is the best soup I have ever had in my life.
It is the same soup as always.
Everything is better when you are sick and someone makes it for you.
That is actually true. Okay, listeners, let's look at the beautiful scenery one more time. Ted is in his bed with his soup, with his panda pajamas,
Emma,
and his medicine on the table. It is a cozy picture.
thank you, Emma, for the appointment, for coming with me, for the soup.
That is what friends are for. Now, Ted, let's do a big vocabulary review for our listeners.
Great idea. Listeners, please repeat after us. Use your voice.
Sick,
Sick,
fever,
fever,
sore throat,
sore throat,
headache,
headache,
body aches,
body aches,
symptoms,
symptoms,
appointment,
appointment,
clinic,
clinic,
doctor,
doctor, diagnosis,
diagnosis,
prescription,
prescription,
pharmacy,
pharmacy,
medicine,
medicine,
tablet,
tablet,
syrup,
syrup,
drowsy,
drowsy,
fluids,
fluids,
rest,
rest,
heals,
heals,
relieved.
relieved. That was a lot of words, but they are very useful. If you are ever sick in an English-speaking country, you must know these words.
Yes. Now, we have a question for you listeners. We want to make the Everyday English podcast by Atlas interactive.
Tell us, have you ever been to a doctor in another country? How was your experience?
You can say, I went to the doctor in London. I explained my symptoms in English. Or tell us, the hardest word for me was prescription.
We read every comment. We love hearing from you. Don't be shy. We are all friends here.
Emma, I am starting to feel a little better actually. The painkiller is working.
I am glad. The medicine is doing its job.
And the soup.
Yes, and the soup. Ted, before we finish, let's talk about the gross salary and net salary. No, wait, wrong episode.
Wrong episode, Emma.
Sorry, I am still thinking about jobs. Okay, let's talk about one more useful thing before we go. If you are sick in an English-speaking country, what do you say on the phone to the clinic?
You say, "Hello, I need to make an appointment. I am not feeling well." They will ask, "What are your symptoms?" You say, "I have a fever and a sore throat." That is all you need.
Short, clear, and helpful. Beginners, you can do this. Practice those sentences today.
And remember, when you go to the doctor, bring your ID and your insurance card if you have one. Insurance is a system where you pay a little money every month so that the doctor is cheaper when you are sick.
Very important. In many English-speaking countries, you need insurance for medical help.
Okay, everyone. I'm going to rest now. The doctor said rest is the most important treatment.
Thank you so much for listening to Everyday English Podcast by Atlas.
We have many more episodes coming soon. In the next episode, maybe Emma will be sick and I will take care of her.
Oh no, let's hope not.
Before we go, please subscribe to the Everyday English Podcast by Atlas.
And give us a thumbs up. It makes us very happy.
Share this video with anyone who needs to learn English for health. Tell them you can do it.
Yes, be confident, keep practicing, and never give up.
Well, Emma, it is getting late. I need to take my evening syrup.
Don't forget, after food.
After food, I know. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye. Stay healthy.
Bye-bye.